Hello everybody, this is Norm with Two Guys Farming. How you doing? We're back on Michigan. This is our journal entry number 6, and we are moving our John Deere. We're going to bring it down to the Southeast BGA facility where we've got our forage wagon and Fliegl Overloader, and we're going to go ahead and grab our Pottinger cutters, and we're going to cut and pick up some grass. All this grass you see in this area, we've got just behind us there, we've got a silo fermenting of chaff. So we're hoping, actually I haven't even checked how far along that is, but we're hoping that turns into silage pretty soon. So yeah, we're going to cut all this grass you see. We've got some windrows from the first time we cut it we haven't picked up yet. Whoa. Oh man, alright. So we've got some windrows there. And yeah, we're going to fill up that chaff bunker. I've been pretty busy off camera. I cut a bunch of trees up near the northwest BGA facility. You can kind of see it there. I guess 11 o'clock on the map. So I cut a bunch of trees right around there. Used my Brooks front end chipper. And where is our Pottinger? It's got to be close, right? Yeah, I think it's right in here actually. Yeah. Okay. So pull off here. Let's go ahead and release the load. And we're going to lower. Let's hop in our Deere. Go ahead and get it started up. Yeah, so I cut a bunch of trees down and used my Brooks front end chipper along with my Crampe trailer, and I chipped them, sold them at the wood chipping, made a bunch of money, and of course promptly spent that money. Not sure how that was showing. I think actually my microphone cord hit that key. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that up. Excellent. And we'll attach the rear. I found that it's best to detach this while it's flat, because if you do it while it's folded, really? If you do it while it's folded, it is a little bit difficult. It tends to fall over, tip on its side. So yeah, I kind of got a little tired of dealing with that. So now if I have the space, I just detach it while it's open, and that seems to work pretty well. So we're gonna pull this up. I don't expect we should have any problems fitting this. Yeah, so that should be fine. Ooh. Okay. See how that goes. I'm not sure why we're getting that flickering in the wheel. Not sure what that's about. So go ahead and attach the load. And yeah, we've got all this grass to pick up right here. So I guess we'll just back up right around here. Should be able to go right in here, no problem. Okay. Boy, I should be playing Euro Truck Simulator. I actually have that game. I tried it a couple of times. I don't know. I can't like get into it. really. I mean, it's cool. The graphics are cool. I like the concept. The trucks look awesome. Customizing them. I haven't done it really because I haven't played much, but I like the idea you can customize the trucks and stuff like that. But I think for that game you really need a wheel, and I don't have a wheel. So I think that's why I'm kind of like not getting it. Just kind of, whoa, missing the boat there on that one a little bit. So I don't know. I mean, I know the American trucker is coming out really soon, so that looks pretty cool. Again, I don't have much desire to play it, but we'll see. Alright, so let's pull in here. And drop this off. Let's drop our ramp first. Let's make sure we unlock the load. And we're good. Okay. Awesome. Oh, well, I didn't mean to click on that, but since I did, well, as I said, I've been cutting down some trees and wood chipping them, and this is what I've purchased. So I've got this really cool JohnDeere 9560. The thing's just a beast. It's a tank, right? So really happy. Yeah, its textures are kind of weird, but it is getting dirty, as you can see, so I'm hoping that's going to improve the looks a little bit. But you know, historically playing this game, I've always been about realism and quality and stuff like that. So I've avoided mods like these just because I don't think they look as good as a lot of others. Like, you know, this New Holland looks awesome, this case looks awesome, and then the texture on this is just kind of weird. So I haven't really used them too much, but that all changes with this map, because this map demands big stuff like this. So that's one thing, and then this was the other thing. Look at that beauty. So we got a New Holland, a New Holland CR 9.90. You can see it has, let me just see if I can climb up here. This has the extra capacity, so it has about 20,000 liters of capacity. I think it's almost 600 horsepower. It's a really nice mod, and we need it for this map. You know, I don't think there's any way you can really do it without something that has this kind of extra capacity. So really excited to use that. We still have our case coaxials. I kept both of them. And then let me show you what else I've been working on. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. We got a legitimate potato industry going here right now. So we've got potatoes going, we got the steamer going. There's our steamer, and then this is what I also bought. This Fendt, I'm sure you guys have seen this mod. This might be one of the best, literally one of the best tractor mods in the game right now. It's phenomenal. It really is. So I picked that up. It's 200 horsepower. It's going to be kind of our around the farm tractor. It's going to be used just to kind of move things around and, you know, refill the potatoes and, you know, stuff like that. And then I got this conveyor belt. Let me hop in here. I mean, look how awesome this is, right? Alright, so I got this conveyor belt system. So when I turn that on, it's just going to put the steamed potatoes right in there. So I believe, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that if you don't have something pick these steamed potatoes off, then it automatically sells on its own. And I wanted to avoid that because I think if you allow that to happen, you kind of miss out on being able to go after the highest bidder per se. So for instance, right now, steamed potatoes $1,400 at the rail yard, $1,100, $1,500 at the high gain grain silos. Yeah, so I wanted to be able to take advantage of that as opposed to just letting them kind of sell. And I'm not even sure. I was trying to figure out what they were selling for because it took me a little while to figure out I needed something like this. But yeah, it works fine. I'm a little surprised at how slow, or appears to be a slow, production rate. Steamed potatoes right now 16%. Yeah, I don't know. This thing's been going for a while, so it seems to be, I don't know. I mean, this is going as fast as it can go, right? Because I've got everything pretty much topped up in the high 90s. And we even get our compost there as well. So yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it's taken a long time for this to fill up. I don't think there's steamed potato. So yeah, it's 36% filled with potatoes at a wash. So I guess maybe as that continues to increase from 36% to ultimately 100, maybe it will produce them at a quicker rate. Maybe that's it. Not sure. But yeah, very cool setup here. Really, I mean, this map is awesome. It's awesome. I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to say? It's awesome. I'm having a blast on this map. This is our header for our new New Holland. Right. So let me just show you in our garage what we purchased. Let's see. There's I got a McCulloch chainsaw because I needed something to cut those down with. I picked this up when I was trying to figure out how to unload the potatoes. There's our Fendt, 105,000. I mean, it's a bargain. It really, really is. Here's our conveyor. It's a Mahu. It was inexpensive. There's our Brooks. This is the updated version 2. So I sold the version 1 and replaced it with the 2. Here's our header for our New Holland. So yeah, 23,000 capacity. So we need this thing. And then this is my other little new toy right here. These two guys. So this is a drill right here with a 22 meter width, and this will drill everything. I already tested it out on my test map, and I planted oats and it worked fine. So I also planted soybeans, worked fine. So we're good there. And then this is our air cart. So this also has a 22.5 meter, but this is the fertilizer. Okay, so we're gonna fertilize and drill at the same time. So that's gonna save us a step. So no more fertilizers, which is good. So this also cultivates as well. So because of that, I got a new plow, and this is a 12.4 meter plow. So now what we're going to be doing is our new John Deere. Now what we're going to be doing is after harvest, we're going to plow, and then we're going to use this setup here, certainly for the bigger fields. They have, this is a 22. They also have one of these that is a 12 meter. So we may pick up a 12 meter, I'm not sure. This thing is pretty big, so I left it at the Batcave farm because it was real close to the store. And I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and I picked up this trailer. This trailer is good. It fits the New Holland perfectly, as you could see. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Definitely. So I can't wait to fire this thing up. I tried it on the test map with soybean and oats. It worked perfectly. So yeah, I'm psyched. I can't wait. Okay, so let's get back and get, no, wrong one. Let me just park him so I can't confuse myself with that again. Alright, so let's get this guy fired up. And we're gonna do some grass cutting. And there's our forage wagon, trailer, and Fliegl Overloader. Oh, might as well cross right here. And I guess we just kind of start here, right? So let me just get everything going. So we're on the back, so we unfold it first. See how we get that little flicker in there? I'm not sure what that is. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. It's getting late. And we put it on. Now we switch to the front. We're unfolded already. We lower. Oh, it was lowered. And we turn it on. And we're off. So we're gonna turn our lights on. It's getting a little dark out. It feels like, where's the sun? The sun's over there. It's setting. So it'll be dark soon. We're just gonna we're gonna get in some grass cutting today, and I think that's about it. We're gonna do well, obviously we'll get the forage wagon, we'll pick some up, we'll drop it off at the BGA, or rather the chaff bunker, and then we're just getting ready for the next big harvest. We've got 2 potato fields planted. I'll pull up the map just as soon as I take this turn. Okay. So we have 45 and 51 are planted with potatoes. Try and stay on track here. So that's good. We want to keep our supply of potatoes up for sure, because we're going to be the steamed potato producer in the region. No question about it. Also, we're going to use those steamed potatoes to make forage for the pigs. So we're going to need a lot of steamed potatoes, because we're going to have a serious animal production going on as well. So 45, 51 potatoes are planted. 25 is oats. Field 13, right around 9 o'clock on the map, is also oats. We just kind of field 7 is oats, and field 2 is wheat. And it's wheat because I believe that wheat is required to fill the seed masters. So I'm always going to be, I think, having a field with wheat, because what I've found is this map, because the fields are so big, when you're seeding and fertilizing, it costs a small fortune to do that, right? So when I was doing field 45, when I was drilling the potatoes, it was costing me about $3,000 for every row planted. So, I mean, think about that. There were a lot of rows. So that is a ton of money Not to mention the money I spent on fuel and the money I spent on fertilizer, which was also significant. So we have to get that Seedmaster filled up and keep that thing topped off, because we don't want to buy any more seed or fertilizer. Not exactly sure how we're going to get fertilizer out of this map without paying for it, but I think there is a way, although I'm not positive. So that's our plan moving forward. We just want to build up our oat stores, because right now there's a good price being paid for oats, so that's why we're planting oats. And I'm always going to have, I think, pretty much a field of wheat, because we're going to use that to keep the seed masters. We have 3 of them, one at each farm. We're going to use that to keep them topped up, so we can use those seeds instead of buying them, because it was costing us a fortune, and I'm cheap. So there you go. Alright, so now we get this little row here. If you guys haven't tried this map, what are you waiting for? Seriously. I'm having like so much fun. Ooh, Mozzie, missed it. I'm having a blast on this map. I really am. It's like I want to just keep playing it, but it's like, oh man, you know, I don't want to do too much off camera, but it's a blast. It really is a lot of fun. And because of the enormity of it, the size of the fields and whatnot, it really, for me anyway, because I've only been playing this game since I think May, so I've never played any of the other versions, you know, 2013 or anything like that. So for me, yeah, I mean, I'm not new on the game, but this is the biggest map I've ever played by far. Before this, the biggest map I ever played was Charlatan Extended. And I've never done the pigs or the beef, and I'm doing that now. I've never done potatoes or steamed potatoes. I'm doing that now. So I'm having a blast on this map. You guys got to check it out. You got to check it out. Alright, so let me turn around here. I'm trying to do this so I can try to avoid these turns on the end, but easier said than done. I've got a fan on my desk. I don't know. I hope that's not coming through in the recording. It's pretty hot here. It's in the 90s, I think. And even with the AC, it gets a little not warm, but it's nice to have just a little breeze. Alright, so we're done here. I'm just gonna do, I guess I'm just gonna go up here. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here. How long is this? Yeah, this is, alright, so I'm gonna go to the end and come, whoa. I'm gonna go to the end and come back. And then that'll be enough cutting. And then what I'll do is I'll grab the Peterbilt. I'm going to grab the new Fendt. I'm going to bring that over here, along with another tractor, so we can run our little setup. Oh, there's more grass to pick up right there. Son of a gun. Yeah, I'm not going to torture you guys. I won't pick up all this grass on episode. I'm going to actually probably keep this episode short for once, right? You know, it's important. I don't know how to keep episodes short because I just record the way I play the game. I'm not heavy into editing. I'm not really good at it. I don't know much about it, so I try and avoid it. So, but I'll, alright, so I'm going to turn around here. cut off that little curl and then make it straight. I don't know if that's working as well as I hoped, but still a huge fan of these grass cutters. I think they're the best in the game. They look cool. They do a phenomenal job. So, big fan. Even though they're a little quirky and, you know, still like them. $3,500. Man, it's so hard to keep money in this game. It really is. There's always a bigger piece of equipment that you want or need, right? I mean, it's like, man. I think this will be the last pass. Well, actually it probably would have made sense to make the last pass coming back instead of driving back without cutting anything. Maybe I'll just take a right at the end of this then. Around 36 and come back. See how that works. Good. Looks good. Cool. Very cool. Kind of missing a little of that edge, or a lot. That's alright. Alright, so what I'll do is I'm just going to run through the end of this and turn around. Is that even, am I accomplishing? I'm trying to cut that curl off and then leave it straight like that. So, I don't know. We'll see. Not sure. Oh, so I guess we'll just, see, this is not a good thing to do because I'm merging. And I think when you merge like this, you don't get the extra grass. I believe that to be the case. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because then I'm just wasting grass, basically. Okay, so I think that is enough. Shut it off, raise it, fold it, change to the back, shut it off, raise it, and fold it. Perfect. So let's go bring this back to the BGA facility. Let's try and aim for the bridge. I think I'm kind of right on course for it. We'll cross over field 36. Actually, you know what? I have not looked at the cost of any of these fields, I don't think. So let's just check out field 36. It's a huge field, right? It's got to be one of the biggest fields on the map. Well, how much you think? I'm saying 200,000. What? Oh, wait a minute. 1.4 million? Holy shit. No kidding, I can't. Excuse my French, guys. You can't afford this field. Yeah, you can say that again. Wow, $1.4 million for a field. I've never seen a field. I think the most I ever paid was like, I don't know, a couple $100,000. Wow. Alright. Jeez. See, everything about this map is big. The prices for the fields, everything. Wow. Alright, that's cool. I'm up for it. Alright, so let's I'm gonna do, yeah, I don't know why I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna attempt to, I'm gonna try and put it up against the wall because I think that actually helps. So let's see. See, it teeters like a, look at that. And sometimes what I do is I back into it a little bit just to be like, yo, relax. And then pull forward. Oh, that, yeah, see? Let me put it back. See, the problem I think is I can't lower it in this position. It doesn't lower to the ground. So you have to just, it's kind of, you know, it, look, I mean, it's a couple of feet, maybe more off the ground. If those legs just drop down, so you have to drop it from up here, so, and then that's why it wobbles. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for not tipping over. Alright, then we're gonna put this. And this thing kind of does the same thing too. Sometimes it like falls into the ground a little bit. Yeah, see how it wanted to fall forward? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick up, I like doing my little setup. I know it's a lot of work, and it, I don't know, I think some people might be like, is it worth it? I don't know, but I like it. I really like this Fliegl Overloader. I think it's cool. Alright, so let me just kind of figure out where I should place this thing. Alright, I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to try and centrally locate it. So, I don't know, I'm thinking somewhere around here. And it's getting dark. The sun's going down. That's alright. We got lights on the vehicles. So I'm going to place this, and now I need to get 2 more tractors. So I'm going to take the Peterbilt, and I'm going to pick up 2 more tractors. What am I going to get for tractors? Alright, so I'm going to put this thing right here. Okay. Unfold. I'll drop it off. Actually, I don't need to drop. Well, no, I don't. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to shut it off. And this is the updated version of it as well, too, guys. And then actually, let me go see how close we are. %. Does it say how much is in there? No. Oh, too lazy to run. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna just a quick little trip right up to the Southwest Farm. Probably a good idea to put our lights on. We got a big load, so we don't want to run anybody off the road. Now let me just make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, it's not this right, it's the next right. Right? Yeah. Probably get in my lane a little bit. Okay. This Peterbilt, big fan, like it a lot. Lot of power. Lot of power. So we're gonna go pick up on the Southwest Farm. We have our Case quad track, and we have our JCB. So the JCB we're going to use to power the overloader, and then the Case quad track, the 620, we'll use him to either drop to collect the grass or to run the delivery from the overloader to the bunker. Kind of took that a little wide. There's our field, I think that's 7. And on the map it looks tiny, but it's actually a decent size. That's our wheat that we're going to use to fill those seed masters. Okay. So. I keep forgetting, if you shut it off, or sorry, exit the vehicle before it's done, then it stops it, which is kind of a bummer. So here's our K620 quad track. We've got our horse seeder on the back, one of my favorite seeders, but it's kind of small. But we have 2. We're gonna keep it for sure. Because I suspect we can definitely use it, no doubt about that. Just kind of put it right in here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's a little bit tricky backing up with this thing because it's, I think they call it articulated, right? Alright, so might as well put this on first. I know this is a little bit overkill. And I'm wondering if we'll be able, I'm hoping we can still get the JCB on the back. It would have been, you know, made more sense to use the JCB and the Fendt, but I'm just trying to save the trip. Gonna fit on the back of there? I mean, if I had the Fendt, it would definitely fit. Alright, so let me just drop off this setup. We'll probably we'll probably hold on to this now that I think of it. Oop. Okay. Not exactly what we wanted to do. Or certainly not in the order anyway. So I'll put this here. I don't like that. Try moving up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, everything's a little... you know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna take this off because this is overkill for what we need right now. Like, total overkill. So we're gonna take this off. And put it here. Okay. And we're gonna go pick up our Fendt. Which we'll use. Is he colliding with that? Feels like he is a little bit, yeah. That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick up the Fendt and I'm gonna meet you guys back at the Fliegl Overloader. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back and here we go. We've got our 2 tractors here and we're gonna haul them on over. It's a cool looking shot right there, if I do say so myself. Make sure we slow down. Okay. So I guess we're gonna drop our Fendt off. I guess we'll just drop them both off here. Okay. Cool. Drop our ramp. And let's go. One loads. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to unlock. That should do it. So we're going to use the Fendt. Nope. I'm going to use the Fendt to run the forage wagon. Okay. I missed the manual. Wait a minute, is my view off a little bit? Why do I feel like... I know you can adjust the seat height. Doesn't it look like I'm sitting over to the right hand side a little bit? No, maybe not. Yeah, I am. That's weird. Huh. Alright. And we'll grab our JCB. And what we'll do is we'll have the Fendt follow the JCB. And we'll drive them both out to the overloader. Okay, I think that worked. And there we go. Yep, I can hear the Fendt driving behind me. I think we want to kind of go just in this direction. Here comes the Fendt. Cool. Yep, There we go. There's a deer in the distance. I don't know if we should be driving on this field. It's $1.2 million. Oh my god. Surprisingly, if I owned this field, I'd be coming out with a shotgun right now. Oh man. Okay, so let's just stop the Fendt there. I love when they put the brakes on like that. It's cool. Let's disconnect. So the deer is going to run the forage. Oh, son of a gun. I forgot the trailer. Oh, boy. Come on, Norm. I should have hooked the trailer up to the JCB. Okay. So, let me shut this off. And the deer's gonna run the forage wagon anyway, so we'll head back. I wish the beacons would stay on. So if you guys haven't downloaded this mod, what are you waiting for? You're missing out. This thing is a beauty. Alright, look at that. Suspension, the cab suspension. It's really high quality stuff. I don't know why I'm leaning off. Maybe I'm just tired. I'm like leaning on the right armrest. That's weird. Alright. Grab our Brantner trailer. I actually like this trailer a lot. Okay, so the power push. And it's got the digital readout there, so you can, pretty cool. Digging up this $1.2 million field. Oh boy, better be careful. Okay, so now we have to make a course. So we're gonna make this trip again. Alright, so let me go grab the deer. Okay, just get him out of the way for now. And now we want to create a course for this guy. I'm thinking that looks pretty good for a start point, right? What do you guys think? I think so. Okay. Nope. Empty, nope. No, it's this one right here, transport, right? Empty, yeah. Alright, so start. And He said you need 2 of those green things to show up to make a good course. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Alright, so... what that flickering is. It seems to be on, you know, a bunch of different vehicles. Not sure if I've ever noticed that before or not. Alright, so now we gotta go bunker number 2. And then we're gonna go down here. Make sure there's no traffic. Okay. And then we're gonna head back where we came from. Hope that we don't get shot at by whoever owns this field. This field is enormous. My goodness. So I've been looking at seed, not seed tenders, fertilizer tenders. I found one, I think it's called J&M. Alright, hold on, let me just make sure. So that will be our stop point. I think that's it, right? It's a drive course. Oh. That stop point. It was too low. Not low, but you know what I mean. Son of a gun. So I think it's gonna... Well, let's find out. Let's see how it lines up if I start them from here. Yeah, see, it's perfect. Nuts. Alright, so let's get this. Drive on at 100. Whoa, that's funky. That's very weird. Why is it doing that? My frames are fine. Why is the front axle so far forward? Is it, or is it just me? This is weird. I'm gonna save the game before... Oh no, I forget now that I do that, it ruins the sound.